The man from Taured, a legend, a lesson, a mirror. They say it happened in Tokyo. Summer heat rising off the runway at Haneda. Business flights in, briefcases out, the usual choreography. And then, one traveler who didn't fit the map. Customs officer. Country of origin? The man slides over a passport. Not Spain, not France, taured. He's polite, well-dressed, fluent in a few languages. He's sure of himself the way frequent flyers are sure of gates and lounges. He's been to Tokyo before, he tells them. Many times, same hotel, same district, routine. The officer blinks. There is no taured. They open the passport, stamps, visas, official seals that look right under the light. They pull out a world map. Show us. He taps his finger on a small strip between Spain and France. Here, taured. It's been a country for 1,000 years. You already feel it, don't you? That tug between wonder and warning. The part of you that wants the world to be bigger, and the part that whispers, slow down, check the receipts. They call the hotel he named. Staff says they've never heard of him. They call the company on his card. No record. He shrugs, calm but confused, like they're the ones making a mistake. Because he hasn't broken a law, they do what officials do. Hold him overnight. Plane room. Guard at the door. Documents on the desk. Morning comes, the door opens, and nothing. The room is intact. The window is sealed. The man from Taured is gone. Pause. Let your nervous system catch up. What would it take for you to believe this? Fully? A news clipping? A name? A first-person report? Or is the point that there isn't one? This is where legends breathe, in the gap between what we can prove and what we want to be true. Some versions add new details, different dates, extra languages, a wallet with multiple currencies. Other versions strip it down, a man, a map, a disappearance, like any story told around a modern campfire, the internet. The edges change with every voice. Now, I'll be honest with you the way I always am. I looked for paper trails, court records, contemporaneous news, anything that pins the tale to a date, a desk, a documented day. What shows up mostly? Retellings, threaded with another real case, a forger who spun tales and passports in Tokyo years later, the kind of truth that sticks to myth like burrs stick to wool. So what am I doing here? Telling you a story that likely never happened? Because myths are maps of a different kind. They chart our longing. They show the roots we wish existed out of the tight places we live in, the lines between what is and what if. Tell me, have you ever stood in your own life and felt misfiled? Like you were stamped by a place no one around you could find? A town you outgrew? A name you no longer answer to? A self that makes sense to you, but not to the people checking your papers? Maybe that's why Taured lands. It says you can be from the in-between and still be real. It says maps are agreements, not absolutes. It says the door you swear you came through might exist on a floor no one else can access. And yes, there's a thrill in the parallel universe reading, a slip, a seam, a traveler steps across and can't step back. But there's also a quieter reading, the one I carry. What we believe about the world changes what we're willing to see in it. We project, we protect, we fill in the blanks to keep our meaning intact. So here's how I hold it. Legend and folklore, filed where it belongs. A story to handle with both hands, open but not empty. I don't need it to be true to ask what it's true about. What's Taured about? Borders and belonging, evidence and appetite, the tension between wonder and discipline, between the cosmic and the clipboard. And you, where do you place the pin? 2 questions to leave with you. Answer in the comments. You know I read them. What's your threshold for belief? Is it 1 verified source, 3, Or are you okay living with a maybe? Have you ever felt like the man from taured in your own life, presenting a passport from a country that only you remember? What helped you find your way back, or forward? If you want the deep dive, I can walk you through the paper trail and the forgery case people mix into this tale. But maybe tonight isn't about debunking. Maybe it's about learning to stand at the gate with both lenses on. Eyes open to wonder, hands steady for the facts. Either way, you're stamped, not by taured, by today, by the choice to keep asking better questions. I'm JBE. This is Mystic Media. If this story unsettled you in the best way, share it with one curious friend. Next up, another map that might not be a map at all.